Sometimes you notice it sighing, as if it's carrying something with it into sleep. A very faint whimper, not enough to wake it, but enough to make you stop.
What if what it's belling through isn't just a random dream?
It's deeply asleep, but something inside it is not sleeping at all. You assume it's resting, but its dream may be replaying exactly what you did today. You can see it happening, the legs starting to pulse, the lips trembling. Something in there is still going somewhere.
If you could watch a dog's brain during sleep smang, it wouldn't look that different from yours.
And which memories get reprocessed first? Usually the ones with the strongest emotional charge. Sometimes you notice it sighing even when nothing has happened. It looks like it's letting something go, and you have no idea what that is. And then there are the other nights. It jolts awake, eyes open, searching. Have you ever seen it wake up and immediately look for you, even though you never left? It doesn't just wake up. It wakes up carrying something that just happened.
What if it isn't just dreaming, Devek? What if it's we living how that dealt? Dogs that spent the day waiting seem to dream differently that night. Something in the sleep runs longer for, runs harder.
Every time you leave without warning, it may carry that feeling all the way into sleep. Some evenings it can't settle right away, lies down, gets back up. You were home, but it still couldn't settle, and you didn't know why. When it finally sleeps, the whimper sounds different this time, longer, deeper. If it fears losing you in a dream, where did that fear come from? Its body is completely still, but the jaw is trembling.
Something in the brainstem looks like it's holding the body back. Like part of it wants to follow skinny, and something else won't let it.
If that system fails even slightly, it acts out the dream. Right there on your living room floor, no sound. But its body is trying to do what the brain is commanding it to stop.
Maybe it's just muscle memory. The body doing what it always does when it runs.
Sometimes it growls without opening its eyes, and you have no idea who it's facing. You stand there watching, and for the first time you wonder, is it dreaming about you? Not because it's afraid, maybe because it's living something over again. And when it finally lets go, you realize you exhaled too, without knowing why. Something is running inside it. The body just isn't invited. Have you ever noticed, while it's asleep, its nostrils are still moving? It looks like it's smelling something that isn't in this room. When it follows a scent, it isn't navigating. It's reading a story, one you left behind without knowing. Not because it remembers your face, maybe because it remembers your scent. You exist in its dream, but not the way you imagine yourself. Every smell it has ever linked to you, your jacket, the couch, your hands, those are still active. It looks like it's chasing something it loves, in a place it can only reach while asleep. You can't follow it there, but something in it keeps going.
Maybe I'd never existed in its world the way I thought I did.
If it doesn't sense you the way you sense yourself, then what does it actually feel? There are moments when the dream and the room are the same place to it, and if you reach toward it in that moment, it may not recognize your hand.
Startling a dog out of REM sleep can trigger an involuntary defensive response before the brain fully registers who touched it.
In that second, it isn't reacting to you. It's reacting to something inside the dream. Its teeth show, but it's already gone. It doesn't even know it happened. For 1 second, you were a stranger, and then it knew, and its whole body remembered who you were.
For one moment, I wondered if it still knew who I was.
That moment isn't about aggression. It's about where it was 1 second before. In that moment, who were you to it? And yet, when it dreams well, the tail moves. You didn't say anything. You didn't do anything. You were just in the room. Its nose knows you entered before any other part of it does.
When researchers watch what a sleeping dog seems to chase dies, again and again, it circles back to the same presence, the one it spent the day beside.
You are in there more than anything else it has ever known. Not as a face, not as a voice, as something that filled entire days. It doesn't know the word love, but something in it keeps returning to you while it sleeps. Some dogs just settle differently when the day has been full. Quieter in the body, longer somewhere inside. That sigh at the very beginning, it was there before you knew what to make of it. Maybe it still is.
Maybe I never understood what I looked like from where it sleeps.